If you are not aware of self-respect and don't have any respect towards yourself, it will lead to low mood, anxiety, low confidence, and low self-esteem, which can keep you trapped with limiting beliefs, holding you back from fulfilling your true potential. Sometimes people might wonder if this is just happening in their life, but this can happen to anyone, and there are ways to develop self-respect. Stay with me. Welcome back to you all in my channel. Why respecting yourself is important. Before knowing that, let's find out what is the cause of low self-respect. If you have a healthy family with healthy background, happy childhood, good upbringing, you might have developed self-respect. You know how to respect yourself. But if there is unhealthy upbringing, or if child has specially gone through a lot of chaotic environment, such as abusive parents, where you have witnessed fights, abuse, neglect, weak support from your family and friends, as a result of which you have had bad life experiences, then you may not really feel you have much self-respect, or you might have no self-respect. Having self-respect means having a healthy appreciation of your own self, your own character, your own values and dignity. It measures your self-worth. It is a key part of having joyful and productive life, and it is so essential for maintaining healthy relationships. I will talk about ways to develop self-respect, but before that, from psychological point of view, some of the benefits of having healthy sense of self-respect. Internal sense of happiness. If you respect yourself enough, you understand that you must look inward to discover your worth, your self-esteem, and your own happiness. As a result, life is more stable and more fulfilling than those who compare themselves with others, or those who rely on external source of validation. Commitment towards personal values. Studies have shown that people with self-respect have a set of morals and values by which they review their own character and their own actions. They often beat themselves to keep their standards of behavior, their self-worth and sense of self-dependence. Helps to maintain boundaries. Self-respect requires people to have the courage to establish limits and fight for oneself when they feel threatened or they are threatened. Respecting oneself enough to stand up for own beliefs and boundaries also helps to earn respect for others. Strong sense of dignity. Respecting oneself means having a strong sense of dignity towards oneself and also honoring it all the times. Self-respect is the everyday discipline of loving who you are. It is the foundation of developing self-acceptance and self-love. It is hard to live a fulfilled, meaningful, and joyous life if you don't respect yourself first. Self-respect largely develops in our childhood. Child learns that it's all right for them to love themselves when their parents or caregiver loves and appreciates them for who they are. Giving full love and attention to the child is foundation to help them develop healthy self-respect as they grow. The knowledge that they don't have to do anything special to deserve love and respect will make them much less likely to place artificial limits on such feelings for themselves. Parents who value themselves and who are peace within themselves are more likely to share these values with their children. It is not so much what parents do, but rather who they already are that will shape the child's sense of self-worth. The importance of self-respect is adopted at a young age and it lasts lifetime. Factors like relationship, work, and life experience can also contribute to a person's sense of self-worth and self-confidence when they grow adult. Relying on external validation. Individuals with low self-respect allow others to define them rather than defining themselves. They are more concerned with how others perceive them than what matters to them, and it often leads to living a fake life. They have constant need for external validation and tend to people-pleasing habit. Lack of own value. People who lack self-respect are not worried with their inner values and the meaning of their lives. They are often impulsive, irresponsible, very much reliant on others, and even self-destructive. Having a negative self-view. Those with limited self-respect are more vulnerable to having a negative view of themselves, which can cause them to engage in self-defeating behavior such as negative self-talk. Developing unhealthy relationships. A balanced, healthy view of oneself and a healthy dose of respect to others are the important ingredients in having healthy relationships. Without this, people have trouble standing up for themselves and maintaining their boundaries. The lack of self respect often gets strengthened over the period of time, and people find themselves stuck in unhealthy situations such as abusive or manipulative relationships. Now, most important part, how to improve self respect. Identifying your values. Start by understanding yourself. Imagine suddenly losing everything you want and being left with nothing but yourself. Then ask, what is important to me? What are my values? Why do I settle for less? What could remind me of my own value? Keep the focus on internal qualities. Be mindful that you may get caught up in thinking that your worth as a person is due to external factors like your net worth, position, looks, positions, or number of followers that you have in social media. Self respect, however, is about internal qualities like your character, your morals, your values, and your actions. Work on accepting yourself. Start paying attention to your thoughts pattern without getting caught up in them. Concentrate on accepting yourself and letting go of your harsh internal critique. Commit to forgiving yourself and accepting your flaws, bad habits, and all the things you don't like about yourself. Challenge negative thoughts. Pay attention to how your negative thought patterns affect your actions. Identify your triggers for negative thoughts and rationalize them. For instance, if a negative experience or lack of specific skills cause you to automatically call yourself unworthy, it can be helpful to recognize this thought process and challenge that. Even if I'm not great at singing, I'm still worthy of love and respect. Even if I'm not great at cooking, I'm still worthy of love and respect. I can still help the person who is cooking. So trying switching your self-negative talk into positive talk. Don't self-doubt. Focus on loosening the grip of self-doubt. Nobody can make you feel unworthy of respect unless you permit them to do so. Develop a belief within yourself and understand your strengths and your own values. Remind yourself that we have moral duty to respect others, but we also have a moral obligation to respect ourselves. And never forget, even if you feel you have low self-respect, over the period of time, you can build by practicing all of these steps. Hope this video was helpful and you found some value. If so, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel. I'll be back again. Until then, take care and bye-bye. Keep watching and keep supporting, keep loving. Shower me with your love, please. Love you all. Testing my lights. One more lights to go. All in my channel. I am already in my lights, camera, action already.